a young age, women are always taught to be aware of their surroundings and never go somewhere alone. All of you have an important woman in your life, and you're all women yourselves, so you can think of yourself whenever I talk about my speech. Now get a good picture in your mind and keep this in your mind throughout my speech. Now imagine if you or that person just disappear. Not necessarily dead, but just go missing, and you have no idea where they are or who has them. Or you can even think about if you or that person is being sexually harassed. As a woman, I have been taught my entire life to always be careful and watch who is around me. I also know a few girls who have been in situations like this, so this makes me qualified to talk about this subject. The purpose of my speech is for everyone to agree that we should create a safer environment for women. Like I said before, I want all of you to have a picture of an important woman in your mind. I'm sure all of you want to do everything you can to keep them safe. A few ways to create a safer environment for women is to create a safer workplace, establish safe words, and design safer public places. By creating a safer workplace environment, harassment and violence will be reduced. Being harassed while at work is one of the many ways women are being abused and assaulted mentally and physically. 38% of women in the United States have reported sexual harassment while at work, but there are many more women who are just too scared to speak out due to being judged, or they're just embarrassed. Could you imagine if this important woman came to you and said that her co-workers were harassing her? You'd be angry at the person doing it to them, and you would also be angry at the workplace for not taking the precautions they should to keep female workers safe. However, there are now a few ways to create a safer workplace for women. According to peoplemattersglobal.org, an article composed by Frank Feldman, a way to help make the workplace secure is to install cameras at important locations of the work facility. This will help managers collect evidence if someone is being harassed, and will also make the workers scared to do something to women because they know that they will get caught. Another way to ensure the safety of women is to display emergency contacts clearly. This will make it easier for women to contact someone if they are being harassed. The most important way to ensure the woman's safety in the workplace is to enforce a zero tolerance policy on sexual harassment. According to the same website I mentioned before, an anti-sexual harassment should explain how they respond to these incidents, how to file a harassment complaint, the procedures for handling these complaints, and note that the company will tolerate 0 incidents of sexual harassment. Now, I understand this could come off as being gender biased. By placing all these safety measures for women, men could easily feel as if they are being placed into a negative category. Not all men in the workplace have these intentions. However, things can change. Some men in the world do not think of women very highly. This will make them think that they can do whatever they want. By doing these things to prevent the worst from happening, women will feel much safer at work and no matter where they go. Another way to help protect women is to establish safe words at bars. Bars are the main place where women are kidnapped, sexually harassed, and in danger. A way to provide safety for women at bars are now providing safe words for women to use. Imagine you and your friends are having a girls' night out, and one of your friends go missing or come back hours later and say that they got raped. By having a code word at the bar, this could be prevented. You and your friends will feel safer and will know that the bar's owners and the workers care about your safety. A code word many bars are using around the world is to go to the bartender and order an angel shot. According to ABC13.com, a news article composed by the staff of ABC News, a person can go to the bartender and order an angel shot in 3 different ways. If you order an angel shot neat, the bartender will take you to your car with no explanation. If you order an angel shot on the rocks, they'll call you a taxi or Uber to make sure you're safe. Finally, if you order an angel shot with lime, the bartender will call the cops. The cops will come and they will do anything they have to do to keep the situation handled. Another way bars are protecting women is by hanging signs in the women's bathroom. These signs consist of phone numbers or code words that particular bar may use. While at a bar, men don't always have bad intentions. Sometimes they really are just trying to meet women or just be friendly. However, some men don't have these intentions. Some men just use women for what they want and do not care how they have to get them. When a woman feels unsafe while at a bar, it is better for there to be a safe word to prevent the worst from happening. Creating a safer environment overall will help women. Finally, another way to create a safer environment for women is to design safer public places. Walking on the street, going grocery shopping alone, or just going shopping in general is dangerous for women all over the world. Picture you and your important woman in your life just walking on the road and getting kidnapped. This could be prevented if public places were safer for these situations. By designing safer public places, by designing safer public places, going out does not have to be such a dangerous thing. According to endallnow.org, an article written by T. Dame and A. Grant, when designing these public places, architects focus on the lighting of the place, motorized traffic, pedestrian traffic, potential hiding spots, proximity of emergency services, and access to public transportation. Easy access to and from locations is important because women should feel safe when traveling to places. Designing safe public places is important because it creates a place where women have equal opportunity to be healthy, safe, and happy. Designing and planning these safe places for women is important because it recognizes that women's fears are based on reality. Women know when and where they feel unsafe in cities. These plans can help improve the safety of women. Now, sometimes men don't have bad intentions towards women. However, if they approach a woman on the street, the woman can feel unsafe, especially if they're in a dark or dangerous place in the city. Even if the man doesn't have a bad intention, women wouldn't know that. If the city were safer, women would feel less scared when a man approaches them. Adding extra lighting to places will help women feel safe and would help make the stereotype placed on men go away. The purpose of my speech today has been to persuade everyone to agree that we should create a safer environment for women. By creating a safer environment, women all over the world will feel safer. As I mentioned, a few steps to help keep women safe are to create a safer workplace environment, establishing safe words at bars, and designing safer public places. As a woman who has been in environments where I felt unsafe, I feel it's important to persuade you that we should create a safer environment. Earlier when I told you to picture an important woman in your life or yourself, with the way things are in the world today, wouldn't you agree that we should create a safer environment for women? Knowing that they would be safe at work, walking down the street, and while going to a bar, you will not have to worry about them just doing everyday things. After knowing all this, women should work together to enforce a safer environment. Everyone should want to keep women safe. Kidnapping, sexual harassment, and harming women is awful no matter what. Think of your important woman. Wouldn't you want to do everything you can to protect them? By doing all the things I have mentioned, their safety will be emphasized. People should work together to keep women safe and protect them everywhere they go.